There we go. Hey there everyone, Hanyou here, and welcome back to Trails in the Sky. In last episode we rescued the boys from the tower, and in this episode we're going back home. Whee! Super speed! Like, that cannot be normal. That is not normal. I mean, hell, they're basically sprinting just by walking around. Then you have the sprint button, which is like, super speed, activate! Like, that's not normal. It's funny, but it's not normal. Hey Dad, you home? There you are. We're home, Dad. We finished reporting to the guild like you told us to. Good work, kids. The details of your reports should be reviewed at each branch and will affect your pay and rank advancement in the future. Please make sure you always remember to do it. Don't worry, we will. And before I forget, I got that copy of the liberal news you wanted. There was this letter for you at the guild, too. A letter, huh? Well, I'm going to get cleaned up and start dinner. Oh, and Dad? Thanks for coming when you did today. You really helped me out back there. I see you're being rather gracious today. Papa is happy. How delightful that my daughter has finally understood that what a good man her father truly is. There's no need to hold back, Estelle. Come and jump into your father's loving arms. In your dreams. I swear, the men in this house have one thing in common. They never know when to shut up. I guess she's not as depressed as I thought she'd be. Should I be thanking you, Joshua? I didn't do much. I just gave her a push in the right direction. Estelle's a resilient girl to begin with. Yes, she is, but she still has a long way to go. She'll run into more than just a few stumbling blocks in this line of work. And overcoming these obstacles is what will teach her to stand on her own 2 feet. That's the soft side of yours talk. There's that soft side of yours talking again. Oh no! Are eggs supposed to explode like that? I guess I shouldn't have gone in expecting to make a perfect meal in a single try. No wait, cooking is supposed to be about passion. Exploding eggs are passionate, right? Now, once more. That daughter of mine can sometimes be a little too passionate. I think I'll go help with dinner. We don't want the curtains to catch fire again. Oh boy. She's that type of cook, huh? As somebody who's a professional chef, that just makes me cringe. Just so you all are aware of that. But at this rate, there's no telling when we can expect to have a bite of food ready on the dinner table. Alright then, let's see what this letter is all about, shall we? Cassius cuts the letter's seal. A message from the Erebonian Empire? What?! Well, that can be good, can it? Wow, this is a surprise. This new dish is what I call Estelle's Explosion over rice. That just doesn't sound right. Be sure to savor every last morsel. I will. Your cooking this evening is excellent. My compliments to the chef. This is raw talent at its best. Today certainly has been a busy but great day nonetheless. We qualified as junior bracers, had our first real assignment, and I didn't even lose my eyebrows making dinner this time. That's a thing. Well, I mean, you're not that bad of a chef, right, Estelle? Not to mention the food being delicious. For a first attempt, this dish is actually quite edible. At first I thought I might have to pitch it out the window when you weren't looking, but it seems that technique won't be necessary tonight. Sometimes you're just so rude, Dad. Don't you know how to be humble and just say something tastes nice? Alright then, how about this? Boy, I never thought I'd be able to eat something wonderful like this before I had to leave on business. You made a splendid meal, Estelle. Thanks, Dad. Wait, business? Are you really leaving again? Yes. Something unexpected came up. This time I'm going to be away for a while. Hold on a minute. You're leaving? When? Tomorrow morning. What? I don't care what kind of job you're doing, that's just too soon. It's about that letter, isn't it? Was there some sort of incident? Oh, it's nothing like that. Just a simple investigation. I'll have to visit a number of places, so it'll take me about a solid month before I'm through. That being the case, please take good care of the house while I'm away. What do you mean, that being the case? You always use some vague excuse like that and take off for who knows how long. We have to accept it, Estelle. Brace's job is to help those who come to us for help. I know, but what are you going to do about all your jobs here at the Relent branch? You've already accepted a few of them, haven't you? Oh, only about 5 or 6. So I was thinking, and how about the both of you handle them for me instead? What? Are you really asking us to do the work that you're supposed to be doing? That I am. Damn it. There's no log either, is there? Share's hard to handle the difficult ones. You can pause real fast and read that one. So, what do you say? Sure, let's do it. We got this, no problem. Sure, of course we will. You're okay doing these too, right, Joshua? Yeah, no problem. Looks like a good way to get some experience as a bracer. Then it's settled. I'll stop by the guild and let Ina know that about the change of plan before I leave. Alright, I'm starting to feel even more determined than ever. We'll have to bust our tails with these jobs so we don't tarnish your name while you're gone. Oh, Estelle, my beloved daughter, Papa is so proud. Oh, and my dear Lena, who art in heaven, can you see your daughter now? Our little Estelle has grown up to be such a lovely young woman. Face it, Dad, you're getting old. If people lose their trust in you at this age, you might as well just throw in the towel forever. I'm only helping you out because I'm your daughter and I have a duty to pay you back for the last 16 years. I'm only 45. That's more... And what's more, I'm very likely the most active member in the entire guild. Not bad for a pair of comedians. By the way, Dad, which flight will you be on tomorrow? The one headed for Grancel or the one heading for Bones? I'll be on the one headed for Grancel. Grancel. My flight departs at 10 o'clock in the morning. That means I'll have to get up a little earlier tomorrow. I'd better set my alarm clock just in case. Dad? You still awake, Joshua? You better hold off on the liquor or Estelle will get mad again. This is just my way of lifting my spirits before I travel. How about yourself? Would you like to join me for a drink? I'll pass. Actually, what I should be saying is don't offer alcohol to minors. I'm not like Shara, who would jump at any chance to enjoy a drink or 10. Haha, that's because she holds her liquor much better than I do. There's something really serious happening, isn't there? There's no conclusive evidence, but there appears to be some sort of movement within the Empire. The Erebonian Empire? That sounds pretty suspicious. This movement doesn't appear to be overt, but that's what has me worried. I intend to do a little probing at the Erebonian Embassy to see what turns up. Understood. I'll make sure to look after Estelle while you're gone. Don't you spoil that girl, you hear me? Now that she's become a bracer, she needs to learn to look after herself. Estelle will be fine. She's got good instincts, and despite being a bit rough around the edges, she has talent. She has talent with the staff as well. There's no doubt in my mind she'll be a first-class bracer someday. Excuse me. Yeah, at present, she's like a babe in arms. She's like a babe in arms who knows nothing about the realities of the world around her. At some point in time, she'll have to choose which path to follow in life. And Joshua, the same thing can be said for you, too. Okay, that answers my earlier question, thank you. It's been 5 years since you became part of this family, hasn't it? How time does fly. Yes. I'm sure, it sure does seem that way. About what you said back then, are you sure you won't reconsider taking back those words? For me, keeping my word is what defines who I am. If I can't do something as simple as that, I don't know how I could live with myself. I know this may sound stubborn, but I can't take back what I said. I am sorry. There's no need to apologize, but I'd like you to remember this. No matter what path you choose in life, you can't erase these past 5 years. Estelle and I will always be your family, no matter what may befall you. Thanks, Dad. Prologue: A Father's Love, A New Beginning. And, yes. Well, it looks like it's time for me to board my flight. Estelle, don't do anything I wouldn't do myself, and try not to be a handful for Joshua either. For the upteenth time, I heard you already. How about you try not to go overboard yourself with your own work? You're not getting any younger, you know? Say what you will, but I'm not about to be overtaken by any youngsters. Sherazard, I'm really sorry about placing all this work on your shoulders at the last minute. Please, don't be. I'm slightly concerned, however, about whether or not I can do a decent job in your place. There's no need to be humble, Silver Streak. And I don't mean to make your life any more difficult, but please keep an eye on these two. You just leave that to me. Is tightening up the reins and not spoiling these two fine with you? You definitely understand the way I think. What's this all about? Heh, looks to me like a mutual understanding between master and pupil. The Grand Cell-bound airliner, Lind, will be departing shortly. All passengers, please board the airship now. Uh-oh, better take my seat. That doesn't exactly look like a passenger ship, just saying. Have a great trip, Dad. We'll take care of everything here while you're gone. Don't forget to bring me back a souvenir. I'm not sure everywhere you'll be going, but don't forget to bring me back a souvenir. A little fancy something would be nice. Hey now, this trip is for business, not pleasure. If I have any money left over, I'll certainly think about it, though. Alright, you two, be good while I'm gone. Very nice. He's gone. Again. Yeah. Come on, you two, there's no need to look so down. Your father will be back in no time. I don't know what kind of investigation he's been asked to do this time, but when it comes to your father, he'll have it done before you know it. I'm not sad that he's gone. He's always been away more than he's been at home. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, I'm going to get to work on those jobs your father left for me, but if you run into any trouble, give me a holler. Will do, but first I'd like to try and finish a few jobs with Joshua. I want to see what we're capable of doing as junior bracers. Alright, if you insist. I imagine that with Joshua tagging along, there's probably not much to be worried about. Good luck, you two. Thanks. We'll do our best. Alright, so is this when the game opens up a bit? So what do you want to do now? Yeah, so what do you want to do now, Estelle? Don't know why I was tripped over that. Shall we go stop by the guild? Yeah, we should probably talk to Ina and find out what jobs are waiting for us. Let's go! Okay, so that's what that exit leads out to. Okay, that's a straight exit. Straight path out. $30 Mira, that's cheap. 600 Mira, that's definitely better. I'd like to find my shiny rock. Please speak to me directly for the details. Might have dropped it behind the Melder's Orbital Factory. Okay. Ferocious monster known as Pine Plant has been spotted roving the Milk Main Road. Racers from this branch are requested to deal with this threat immediately. Good morning, Estelle and Joshua. Has your father already left? Yep, just barely. That's why we came here to find out about the jobs he left for us. Sure. There are a total of 3 jobs I have lined up for you. For the first one, I'd like you to head out to the farm west of here. Farm west of here? Isn't that where Tio lives? Tio? I seem to have heard that name somewhere before. Tio Purzel. She's one of our classmates at Sunday school. She's also the Purzel farm owner's daughter. Oh, really? It's actually the Purzel farm that put in the request to have someone exterminate some monsters. Are they really having problems like that? Fortunately, nobody has been hurt, but the owner and his family are upset over their fields being destroyed by the creatures. Therefore, the guild received an extermination request. I never would have expected something like that to happen. Oh, we'll head out there right now. Here, take this with you. Guild referral? This document certifies that you were dispatched by the guild. Okay. Please give it to the owner of the farm. We already know Tio's father pretty well, so I don't think this is necessary, but we'll take it just in case. This is really weird. Where could it have gone? Oh. Excuse me, but can I ask you something? You didn't see a shiny rock around here, did you? Huh? A shiny rock? Yeah, that's right, one that sparkles. You didn't see a rock like that lying around anywhere, did you? Are you saying you lost something? I don't recall seeing anything like that. Do you know where you might have dropped it? My mom was calling me, so I ran over to the general goods store where she was. Now, I had it in my hand at the time when I came back, but when I came back here, it was gone. When you say general goods store, you mean Mr. Renun's store, right? Did you look in front of his store? Obviously, that's the first place I looked. You don't need to treat me like a kid, you know? My, aren't you a charmer? Well, I already asked the Braces Guild to help find it, so I'm sure it'll show up sooner or later. If you do happen to come across it, give me a holler straight away. I'll probably be around. Whoops. Not what I wanted to do. Huh? What's the matter? I wonder what that is. There's something shining down there. Down there through the sewer grate. You're right. Looks like something must have fallen through. The sewers? Don't tell me you forgot about the sewers already. You know that smelly, monster-infested place where we were in not that long ago? Alright, those sewers. We went there during our practical training, right? The entrance to the sewers should be just behind the chapel. Here we go again. Here we go again. If you're so interested in what's down there, then how about we check it out a little later? Sure, let's do that. Where's the, That's not where I need to go. That's a hotel. That's the mayor's residence. Here we go. Actually, you. I'm about to level up, so... Okay, well, that wasn't enough for me to level up. Yay! Leveled up. I shall learn Taunt. Nice. I think. Stupid bee things. That's my target. No AoE attacks. Probably get them later or something, right? Nice.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Quartz fragment. I see now. The thing we saw shining through the sewer grate was this. Seems like it. Quartz fragment, huh? Now we know why it was shining so much. The way it sparkles is so beautiful. This is made of septium too, right? Loosely speaking, yes. But let's talk about it later. This isn't really the place to have a leisurely chat. I guess you're right. No normal person would want to stay here longer than they had to. I hate you, bugs. Alright. That took significantly less time than I figured it would. Hey, kid. Hey, is that rock? Could it be that this is the rock you've been looking for? Yep, that's the one, my shiny rock. Why is it all dirty like this? Hey, don't you have something else to say before you complain? You guys are bracers, right? I've already paid your money to the guild. Therefore, I think I have the right to complain. That's not the problem here. Calm down, Estelle. He's just a kid. I know that, but... That quartz is what you were looking for, right? Yeah, that's the one. This rock is really quartz? You mean the same kind of quartz that's in an orbment? Yep, it's the same kind of quartz made of sepith. It's chipped, so it doesn't function anymore. I see. So this rock belongs to an orbment. What's wrong? You seem a bit out of it. Who, me? Oh, it's nothing. I'm glad you found it. I guess that's about it then. Oh, that reminds me. Almost forgot. Here, take this. Received drill meatballs. Times 5. My mom gives these to me and tells me they're healthy, but they're kind of bitter, so I can't stand them. Anyway, I appreciate what you did for me today. Seriously, what a cheeky little kid. I'm sure it's a difficult age for him, but I wonder why he was searching for that quartz. What do you mean? Now you mention it, it does seem a little strange, but oh well. Everyone has something they think is important. Truer words couldn't be spoken. Perhaps that kid has an interest in orbments. I, for one, don't see what's so interesting about those overly complex gadgets. My brain goes numb just thinking about them. Except for the fact that you'll have to get used to them sooner or later. You won't be able to fulfill your job as a bracer if you can't use one. Alright, I'll try and learn. There you go. Good work. It seems like you completed your objective without any trouble. Finish any other jobs, please come back and report again. Nothing there. Alright. Upstairs? Hello. Haven't met you before. Seems as though your father is going to be gone on business for a while. The second you think my dad's been home for a bit, he strolls right back out the door. I wonder if he's really working sometimes. Cassius is in every way the veteran member of the Roland branch. It seems like, until recently, Cassius was handling all the important requests single-handedly. Really? Yep, it seems like he only just started, leaving some of these jobs up to sheriff. Looks like he gets a lot of direct requests from other branches as well. That's why he's gone so often. I had no idea. Well, he's the type of person that never really talks about work while he's at home. Yeah, whenever he's at home, he just seems like a no-good middle-aged man. Various shops. Arms and guards. Unbelievable. I came all this way here just to find that I wasted all this time for nothing. Can't find any buyers, and the shops are bigger cheapskates than I thought they'd be. I guess it's safe to say that backwater places will always be backwater places. That is really making me angry. Huh? And who are you supposed to be? Then again, I really don't care who you are. I'll give you a deal, so how about you buy something? What? Will one of those wood carvings work for you? You won't find find workmanship like this outside the Calvard Republic? Calvard, that sounds familiar. Is that some famous store or something? Calvard Republic is the country to the east of Liberal Kingdom. I knew that. So Calvard made folk craft items are what you're selling, huh? I'm sure you'd find a lot more people willing to take them off your hands if you went to the royal city. You think so? I really thought some place in the boonies like this one, it would be a taker on these, but maybe I was wrong. Danger, danger, anger meter rising. Oh, I guess I'll try heading to Grancel sooner rather than later. Then again, what is my son Charles up to? Just when I thought I could get some help out of him, he ups and wanders off. Where did Cassius take off to? He's gone on business and won't be back for a while. Is that so? Cassius was the one who I was most focused on. That's too bad. Claire. I think that even if Cassius dressed in normal attire, he'd still shine as an adult male. By changing his style, he'd express himself as a characteristic beau aside from the typical Joe. There's no doubt he'd be popular on a whole new level, too. Claire, how old are you again? Haha, she's a precocious one, isn't she? Well, certainly we're lucky this time. Who'd have thought they'd discover a new load while we were discussing business? While we were here discussing business. Coming here was much better than listening to the worthless talk of merchants from the Empire. Right, Simon? You know, lady, you could have just walked around me. Even though she's just being facetious, she's still completely right about Roland's resources. She has a very good eye for all kinds of commodities. So you're finally taking your first steps as a bracer, huh? Your names are already being mentioned among the customers. Really? Roland may be in the country, but we've got some famous people here, like Cassius and Shara. Now I wonder how you're going to break into the big leagues. Oh, come on, Alyssa. Please don't put so much pressure on me. I'll take the pasta. Thank you. Now, the obvious reason I'm buying 2 of each of these. Alright, what do we need? Already got a lot of those. HP and strength, plus 5%. No, heals HP, plus strength goes up 5%. That also calls for maple sugar. Maple sugar and maple sugar. Milled flour and fresh milk. This also calls for milled flour, but calls for olive oil instead of fresh milk. Alright. See, there's a decent reason going in there. Milk Main Road. That's where I need to go to kill that monster, but... okay, so I actually need to go down the Milk Road. Super speed activates! So there's a checkpoint, which means probably... Yeah, you are a bad monster, aren't you? Are you the one we're supposed to fight, anyway? Red Insectos. And not a critical? Nice. Now, wasn't there supposed to be like a big baddie somewhere around here? Hold on. Difficulty low. Ferocious monster known as Pine Plant. Roving the Milk Main Road. Roving... No, you... Damn it. You made me run into another monster on accident. Asshole. Alright, come on. Stop attacking him, damn it. Just to end it. Thank you.
Piece of cake.
Tear bomb. The chest is empty. Haha, got you. Oh, you know what? Hey, hold on. We're actually, like, going way over time, and I didn't even realize it, so... If you enjoyed this episode, please leave it a like. Don't forget to subscribe for more content in the future. Until next time, everybody, have a good one. I'll see you next time. Bye!